So it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have come again. So I have something special for us today. Listen, a lot of people have retired. Yes, many people up there have retired because of you. Yes, let me just be real, choosing one with you. A lot of people up there have automatically retired from doing evil because of you. Not because of the fact that you hurt them or you revenge. No, because all they made for evil is what God is using to pay them in return. Yes, all they are hoping that it will destroy you, frustrate you, is what God is using to pay them. Because after labor, you must surely receive what payment, Abi? So that is why many of them, majority of them, automatically retired. Yes, believe me. A lot of people out there have retired because of you. Because the more they do you bad, the more God return all the evil bad. He send it back to sender. He'll return it back to sender. And that's why many of them up there are pissed off. That's why many people up there are absolutely frustrated. Because the more they try to pull you down, the more God causes them to go down. Because the thought is that the more they do you evil, the more the evil will destroy you. The more they do you evil, the more the evil will terminate everything about you. But they are automatically frustrated because no weapon formed against you is prospering. No evil, no weapon that they have did against you is prospering because they keep secretly, publicly plotting evil against you. But God keep publicly, secretly what? Destroying them. And that is why many of them are retired. Yes, believe me. Many people have retired. Many of them have washed their hand. We are not going to do evil again. Because they have not even come out from the worst they have done before. Because it's pitching and frustrating them. They are going through a lot. All they thought is that nothing is going to happen. But because of you, many people have retired from doing evil. Because touching you is the worsted mistake. Rising up against you is the worsted mistake. Deciding, coming together to do or to harm you, coming together, that joining others to frustrate you is the worsted mistake that they have committed. And that is why many of them are absolutely frustrated. That is why many people up there are absolutely pissed off. Because they never believe it will happen like this. They never believe that the ways of man can never be the ways of God. They never believe that the thought of God can never be the thought of man. All they thought was that they can come into your life and destroy all that you have built for so long. That all that God have given to you. They can come into your life and destroy everything that God have already deposited, yielded into your life. That is all they thought. But it shocked them how suddenly God disappointed them. It shocked them how suddenly God turned everything overnight. Because everything that they have been plotting behind you, saying is going to destroy you, is going to frustrate you, God used it to frustrate them. God used it to disappoint them. And that is why many of them are not happy. Because now they have fully come to realize that they're supposed not to do or touch you. They're even supposed not to mess up. Because for messing up with you is now the greatest mistake that they ought not to commit. It's now the greatest error that they ought not to do start. Because it's really pinching them. It's really hitting their axe. They never believe that you are untouchable. They never believe that you are unstoppable. They never believe that no one can be able to do or to mess up with you. No one can be able to do you harm. They never believe all these things. All their thought is that they can come into your life and do whatsoever they feel like. They can come into your life and mess up. They can come into your life and do whatsoever they do or they feel like doing. But believe me, they are really regretting all. They are really regretting why they do or they rise up against you. They are really regretting why they decide to set you up. Because what they meant for evil for you, what they prepared, what they made, is what God is using to punish them. Yes, believe me. And that is why many of them have retired. Some of them have already washed their hand. No, we are not going to do we are not going to do you evil again. We are not going to call you in our evil altars. We are not going to visit some places for your sake. We are not going to visit some places for your sake. We are not going to talk bad of you. We are not going to join them anymore. Why? Because they are going through a lot. They never believe that you are stronger than the strongest. You are higher than the highest. You are anointed than the anointed. You are bigger than the biggest. Why? Because God is bigger than all. They never believe that what you carry is greater than what they carry. All they thought is that they will surely be able to pull you down. But it shocked them how God used their own evil to pull them down. It shocked them how God used their own what evil to destroy them. It shocked them how God suddenly proved his life, his deed, his handwork in your life by destroying them. Because they secretly wanted to destroy you, but God publicly, secretly destroyed them. And that is why many of them are no longer growing. And that is why many of them are now reducing in all angles, because they never believe that God can do what he knows in doing. They never believe that God will suddenly use their own evil that they prepare or they did for you. God will use them against them. God will use them to destroy them. They never believe. All they thought is that he's going to terminate you, he's going to frustrate you. But many of them many of them now have retired because of what they are going through, because of what they are facing. They are automatically retired even without payment. Remain blessed. May God bless you.